I'm excited. I finally got my logo seeded and the brackets done. I'm about to release the logo brackets. All 130 teams in the FBS will be in this bracket. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, don't forget to share this video, especially these particular videos about the brackets, because I'm trying to get as many votes as possible. We're going to crown the best logo in the nation, voted by the people. So I came up with brackets for all 130 teams. Every single one of them are in these brackets. And the way they were seeded was I went conference by conference, did live shows, and had my subscribers vote from best to worst logo in each conference. So these aren't my seedings, they're my subscriber seedings. Here we go. Region number 1, it actually has a play-in game for the 16 seed. Fresno State and FAU. The winner of that will go on to play the 1 seed Washington State. Below that, we have the 8 seed Arizona going to take on the 9 seed Louisville. Next is the 5-12 matchup. The 5 seed East Carolina against the 12 seed Colorado. That looks like a pretty good matchup. The next matchup, the 4 seed Kent State against the 13 seed Old Dominion. Next, we have the 6 seed San Diego State against the 11 seed LSU. This could be an upset right there. And then the 3 seed Iowa State against the 14 seed New Mexico State. Next, we have the 7 seed Ohio against the 10 seed Oklahoma. That definitely could be an upset. And then at the very bottom of this region, the 2 seed Miami, Florida against the 15 seed New Mexico. Here's what Region 2 looks like. Another playing game for the 16 seed, Houston and Cal. And the winner of that will go on to play the 1 seed Wisconsin. Then we have the 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Liberty against the 9 seed Texas A&M. That could get interesting. Then the 5-12 matchup, the 5 seed Air Force against the 12 seed TCU. Next, the 4 seed UAB and the 13 seed Navy. Next matchup, the 6 seed Tulane against the 11 seed UL Monroe. Then the 13 seed Georgia Southern against the 14 seed Duke. Duke has a big fan base for their basketball program, so that could be an upset. Next up, the 7 seed Middle Tennessee against the 10 seed Nebraska. Again, another possible upset. Then at the bottom, the 2 seed Alabama against the 15 seed UMass. Now we're on to the 3rd region. No more playing games. The 1 seed West Virginia against the 16 seed Wake Forest. Like I said, these weren't my seedings, they were my subscribers, how they voted. Then the 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Illinois against the 9 seed SMU. The next 5-12 matchup, the 5 seed Boston College against the 12 seed Texas. That could definitely be an upset. Next, the 4 seed Charlotte against the 13 seed Eastern Michigan. Next matchup is the 6 seed Arkansas against the 11 seed Wyoming. Then we have the 3 seed Northwestern against the 14 seed Tennessee. Another big time possible upset. And then the 7 seed UTEP against the 10 seed Georgia State. And then the 2-15 matchup is the 2 seed UConn against the 15 seed North Texas. Now it's time for Region 4. The 1 seed South Alabama against the 16 seed Kentucky. This could be a huge upset right there. The 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Baylor against the 9 seed UNLV. The 5-12 matchup in this region, the 5 seed South Carolina against the 12 seed UCLA. That is a very interesting matchup. And then the 4 seed Central Michigan against the 13 seed Rutgers. Next matchup is the 6 seed Notre Dame against the 11 seed NC State. That could be a good one right there. Next matchup is the 3 seed Oregon State against the 14 seed Appalachian State. Then we have the 7 seed Bowling Green against the 10 seed USC. Upset. Then the last matchup in Region 4 is the 2 seed Boise State against the 15 seed Ohio State. Definite big time upset could happen with that matchup, for sure. Region 5, the 1 seed Florida against the 16 seed Florida State. That's going to be a good one. Maybe the best matchup in the first round. The 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Kansas against the 9 seed Ball State. And then the 5-12 matchup, the 5 seed Troy against the 12 seed Texas State. Next matchup, the 4 seed Hawaii against the 13th seed Maryland. Possible upset right there. Next matchup is the 6 seed Arizona State against the 11 seed FIU. And then the 3 seed Utah against the 14 seed Vanderbilt. Below that, we have the 7 seed Colorado State against the 10 seed North Carolina, another possible upset. And then the last matchup in Region 5, the 2 seed Buffalo against the 15 seed Minnesota. Now we're at Region 6. The 1 seed Georgia Tech against the 16 seed Penn State. Great matchup, possible massive upset here. The 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Michigan against the 9 seed Western Kentucky. The 5-12 in Region 6 is the 5 seed Oregon against the 12 seed Ole Miss. Good matchup. Next is the 4 seed UCF against the 13 seed Western Michigan. The matchup after that is the 6 seed Arkansas State against the 11 seed Army. And then we have the 3 seed Michigan State against the 14 seed Washington. Good matchup right there. Then the 7 seed Cincinnati against the 10 seed Mississippi State. If we get enough SEC homers in here, that could be an upset. Then the last matchup is the 2 seed Rice against the 15 seed Northern Illinois. Only 2 more regions left. In Region 7, the 1 seed San Jose State against the 16 seed Georgia. That could definitely be the biggest upset in the entire bracket because, honestly, I don't think the Georgia logo is a 16 seed. That's just my opinion. Then the 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Louisiana against the 9 seed Southern Miss. The 5-12 matchup, the 5 seed Texas Tech against the 12 seed Virginia Tech. Great matchup. And then the 4 seed Missouri against the 13 seed UTSA. Next matchup is the 6 seed Indiana against the 11 seed Purdue. So there's a Big Ten matchup right there. Then another great matchup, the 3 seed Kansas State against the 14 seed Syracuse. Possible upset right there. And then the 7 seed Auburn against the 10 seed Tulsa. And the last matchup in Region 7 is the 2 seed Akron against the 15 seed Louisiana Tech. Here's our last region, Region 8. The first matchup, the 1 seed Memphis against the 16 seed Pitt. Wasn't my call, guys. It was my subscribers. Then the 8-9 matchup, the 8 seed Stanford against the 9 seed Toledo. The 5-12 matchup in Region 8 is the 5 seed Iowa against the 12 seed Utah State. Then the 4 seed Clemson against the 13 seed Temple. Next matchup is the 6 seed Oklahoma State against the 11 seed Miami of Ohio. Possible upset here, and these two teams actually played last year for real in football. The 3 seed Coastal Carolina against the 14 seed BYU. That's going to be a good matchup. And then the 7 seed Virginia against the 10 seed Nevada. And then the last matchup in Region 8 is the 2 seed Marshall against the 15 South Florida. So I'm going to start making videos region by region, round by round, putting them out everywhere for everybody to vote on, and we will crown the best logo in the nation voted by you. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.